Hello, I'm Musa from I'm Musa from English Musa. Today, as you know, I usually teach some aspect of language, but today we could concentrate on different perspective. Maybe it's one of the most cornerstone and the millstone of anyone who would like to dive deeper in or maybe into the English word. It's very handy for everyone to find out some nuances of English. Today's lesson, it's called the history of the English language. The history of the English language. We aims to present a historical and cultural development of this language. How does it function? How does it develop and evolve over the years? Because it's we need to understand some aspect of history. Why does it language this? Why does it language seems like that? Which the forces that impact on this process and so on. So here we have to aim, or we need really to concentrate on the external impacts and external evolutions about language. And as you know, we need and we have two kinds of exchange, or maybe two kinds of transformation through the years. Even we have internal ones about inflection and sounds, and external external history, external development. Here we could refer to external about the historical, political, intellectual forces that has been determined maybe the destiny of this language. We could look at this timeline. Things that's very important to bear in mind. English is a mix of languages, is a mix, is a result. It's not a dependent language. It's not, it doesn't have a known paradigm, a known word. Over the year, we have so many languages that have impacted on this language. Here we have 55 before Christ, BC. We have a Roman invasion. Roman invasion has give us maybe a Latin, because English language have so many terms and so many concepts, and the vocabulary came from Latin language. After that, this here you pay attention and be careful about the timeline. Here or here we have BC. Here ED stands for Anno Domini, or the year of Lord, or maybe the period after Christ alayhi salatu wassalam, after Christ. So BC, or 55 BC, we have a Roman invasion in terms of war between ancient civilizations. After that, 450 AD, I mean, AD stands for after Christ, especially 5th century. We have German migrations. Here we could call today's English or current English all English. I mean, is not all, but maybe traditional, or Anglo-Saxon. Anglo mean English. Saxon is a district in Germany. Is maybe a province here, Saxophonia, maybe I forget the exact name. After that, we have the 6th century. Christianity is a theological, maybe a religion or a religious revolution with the Christ, because the religion of Christianity outspread or expanded suddenly in the middle of Europe. Here we found out, because I speak about a historical moment, we need to use past simple as a useful tense here. We have Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. Hebrew is a language of a geography or of a country called Israel near Palestine. Greek is the language of maybe I forget it, civilization the civilization that spoke with this language. Greek, Latin, Roman, maybe. Greek is the language of Greece or ancient Athena. I forget. Ancient Athena. Ancient Athena, yeah, of course. The empire, Greek empire. After that, already I forget the name of the civilization. I forget the name of the civilization because it's an ancient civilization. Here we have a country now called Greece, near Italy, and between Italy and some eastern country of Europe. After that, we have the age between 8th and 11th century. Here we could talk about Viking invasions. Viking invasions, this war has been gave a lot of changes with the Scandinavian language. Maybe Scandinavia. Scandinavia is a district in Europe, in the north of Europe, including Sweden, I forget, including Finland, Danish or Denmark, and so on. Danish is the language. Here we could call the language, the English language, Old Norse. After that, in the age of or at 166, we have Norman invasion. What is a Norman invasion? Bear in mind and bear with me. When we talk about invasion, we refer exclusively to the war setting, to the war vocabulary, to the conflict between two countries. Invasion, when a country invades into some country to find out or to gain or to collect or to pick up its benefits. Like the example between Morocco and French and Africa, imperial movements and so on. So, at this time, especially 166 Norman invasion, and Norman is a district, is a region in the north of France, Norman, between Switzerland and French, is the north district of a geographical place in France. Here we have French and Latin language that give, or maybe give, some things new in the word of English. In a nutshell, I try to give you an overview about language, about the history of language, because history is a sophisticated field. We need to have some maybe accurate or origin or genuine documents to give information to others, because information is worthy and is need to be genuine for outspreading or sharing with others. So this all maybe forces and this all historical, cultural moments and situations over the years and over the history, all of us give a language called English. And pay attention, today English, or today's English, is not the same. Is not the same language that have been spoken in the last centuries. We need to pay attention to important trick. English doesn't have a specific origin. Someone called English is a Germanic language. Someone say is a Romance language. Language come from Latin civilization or ancient Rome. But language is a mix between so many languages. For example, we could give a chart. The Latin language and the German, maybe the Latin language and the Greek language have a huge impact in the process of development, in the process of the involvement and so on. I'm so delighted to share that with you. If you want to dive deeper into this word, English word, the historical culture setting, and maybe intellectual forces that have determined this language and that gave this language or give birth of this language. I'm so delighted to share it, and don't forget to subscribe and give us and leave us a comment, because we need your supporting and your help. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for us. I'm Moussa from Moussa-English. It's my pleasure to share it with you. Don't forget to subscribe.